Yo, what's good, King fans? Yo, I wanted to say, I wanted to talk about, man. I wanted to talk about all these years that FSU, Florida, all the tough games we had with them. We beat Florida under Al Golden. They beat us under Manny Diaz. Florida State, we was owning them for a while when we had Mark Rick running shit and Manny Diaz not recruiting and shit like that. And it was like a big deal for schools like North Carolina and Florida State and Florida, whomever, man. Like it was like a big deal to them to beat a down Miami. You know what I'm saying? Like a down Miami. Like you don't get no points for that, bro. A lot of a lot of Miami fans thought we was up. We up now. Like we up in it this season, but like they was beating a down Miami that wasn't recruiting well. I don't care what the website say. I don't care what the 24/7 scout all them. I don't care what they say, man. Because the NFL draft proves everything. That tells you what kind of talent you have. And Miami wasn't putting top end talent in the league like it used to. And you would get these FSU fans and these Florida fans geeked or some shit about beating us. Like, bro, we've been like I knew we were down for a minute. Boy, I've been complaining about every damn coach and hires since after Al Golden. I started realizing watching the Kings. I got into college football like in '07, '08, and I was like, I was a Kane fan, man. Growing up in Jersey. You know what I'm saying? The games would come on CBS and I see the U or you play it on my PlayStation 1, the college football game in Miami. I don't know, it was just something about it. And then you dive deeper into Miami. You learn about like the history and shit, and it's just nobody matches that shit. So you fall in love, you know what I'm saying? All my teams are local except Miami, but Miami's my favorite team. But the crazy shit is, you know what I'm saying? Like the shit that like they would talk so much shit like beating a down Miami, you know what I'm saying? Like we beat FSU, you feel me? But FSU was like we knew they were cheeks. I don't give a fuck. I like you take the dub. Like if you a FSU fan, yeah, you beat Miami. But the whole thing about Miami, the whole thing about FSU fans and Florida fans talking about Miami recruits well. Let's see their game day stuff. Miami don't recruit. Miami hasn't recruited well since Cristobal got here. They have not recruited well. I don't know where everybody gets this from that Miami's recruited well. Just because you get one player like a Leonard Taylor and James Wheeler in one fucking class and the rest of the class is shit, that's not recruiting well, bro. Like, period. End of story. So, like, this whole thing about Miami recruits well, I think some people fall in love with, like, somebody, like, let's say, for instance, like a South Florida kid, you know what I'm saying? Like, he'll come up, he'll sign Miami, he was good as hell in high school and shit. Bro, all that shit when you get to college, bro, all that high school shit that you did, that shit means zero. You know what I'm saying? Like you could have potential, you feel me? But I think sometimes like people blame Miami for underdeveloping kids, and in my opinion, is that's not the case because when they go to the NFL, they already maxed out. If we send a let's say we send a Al Qadim Muhammad to the NFL and he performs in the NFL the same way he performed in Miami, dog, we developed him as much as we could. Everything else is on him. So like it's crazy to me like that everybody says like Miami got a development problem. Miami been maxing out these players. It's just the players that they've been getting. Like you telling me a Julio Jones go to Miami that he ain't gonna do nothing in the NFL. Like that shit don't make no sense to me, bro. You telling me like a Caleb Downs, if he went to Miami, he's gonna be some normal regular player because he went to Miami? Nah, bro. You gotta get the players. Ruben Bean is performing at a high level because he's good. That's it. It's just plain and simple. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it, bro. That's how good he is. You know what I'm saying? So this whole myth that Miami don't develop kids is cap. It's like dead cap, bro. Like I don't understand. Yo, it's just straight bullshit, man. Seeing that shit over the years that Miami don't develop is straight bullshit, bro. Miami maxes out their players. When you want to talk about targeting their right players or like getting the right players, if you want to blame evaluations, 100%, I'll be like, all right, I'm with you. The evaluations is shit. Because when Manny Diaz, his specialty was like linebackers, and the linebackers he would be bringing in, I'd be like, bro, like I'm not even an expert, and I'm looking at it, I'm like, that's not a Miami linebacker, like dead ass. I don't give a fuck if he had 500 tackles in high school. That shit don't mean nothing to me. I'm looking at his film, his speed side on the sideline, how he gonna look in the ACC. It reminds me of that D'Onofrio Dorito video, bro, where he's like, well, can he play safety? Like, nigga, he runs a 4.8. He can't play safety. You know what I'm saying? Like, Hurley Brown was the only one that was like on some like thinking about it like me, like how does he look in the ACC? Like that's how you gotta look at it. You can't look at how many fucking interceptions that somebody got. You gotta look at can he go side on side, depending on what position. Like you know what I'm saying? Not every position is the same. You don't have to have speed for every position, but you know you feel what I'm saying. Like you can't. It's just crazy to me that this whole myth about underdeveloping, especially with the whole Leonard Taylor thing. Leonard Taylor thing is like he's a 5-star and shit. Then the ratings were wrong. The ratings were fucking wrong. That's it, bro. That's how we gotta put on. The ratings were wrong. And is it I always was like on some red flag shit. I was happy we got Leonard Taylor. You know what I'm saying? He's a South Florida kid, 5-star. You take him. You take your chance all day on them kids. As long as you stack him, bro, you take a kid like that. But my thing is like Bama, Georgia, the Ohio State, those defensive tackle schools, like they've been putting DTs in the league or whatever for a long amount of time and hitting on them, and they not getting aggressive. I don't give a fuck about offers. Everybody's like, yeah, he had a Bama offer. That shit don't mean nothing. I want to know if Saban and his whole family tree went to your fucking crib to try to get you. That's what I want. I want to see like the red carpet treatment like Ruben Bain got. Ruben Bain got the red carpet treatment from Nick Saban and Bama because he's good, bro. Like offers don't mean shit. Is how hard are you getting recruited? That to me, by which school means more than what the services say, bro. Like dead ass. So this whole thing about Miami don't develop, man, that's some cat, bro. That's all I wanted to say, and that's the video. If you like this video, you like this type of content, I just talk bullshit, man. Like, subscribe, share it, comment. I might be putting more stuff out, bro. I'm trying to do these edits and shit. I got some ideas. If y'all have any ideas for me, man, just put it in the comments, bro.